Imagine stepping out into your garden, where every plant you see is not just beautiful but also delicious. From vibrant fruits to aromatic herbs, your landscape is a living grocery store. Welcome to the world of edible landscaping, where aesthetics and practicality blend seamlessly to create a garden that feeds both the body and the soul. Edible landscaping is revolutionizing the way we think about gardening. It's a concept that marries the visual appeal of traditional landscaping with the functionality of a vegetable garden. In this video, we'll explore the fundamentals of edible landscaping, offering tips and ideas to transform your yard into a lush, edible paradise. The first step in creating an edible landscape is selecting the right plants. You'll want to choose a mix of fruits, vegetables, and herbs that thrive in your climate and complement each other aesthetically. Consider plants like blueberries, which provide beautiful foliage and tasty berries, or lavender, which adds a pop of color and a fragrant scent while also being a culinary herb. Design is crucial in edible landscaping. Think about the layout of your garden and how different plants can be grouped together for both visual appeal and practical purposes. For example, taller plants like tomatoes can be used to create natural screens or borders, while ground covers like strawberries can fill in gaps and add a lush, green carpet that also yields sweet fruit. Healthy soil is the backbone of any successful garden. Incorporate organic matter like compost to enrich your soil and provide the nutrients your plants need. Regular maintenance is also key. This includes watering, pruning, and keeping an eye out for pests. But don't worry, edible landscapes are not necessarily more work than traditional gardens. They just require a bit more planning. One of the most rewarding aspects of edible landscaping is the harvest. There's nothing quite like picking fresh produce from your garden and incorporating it into your meals. It's not just about the taste, although that's a major perk. It's also about the satisfaction of knowing exactly where your food comes from and the pride of growing it yourself. Edible landscaping, a harmony of beauty and utility. Edible landscaping is an innovative approach to gardening that seamlessly integrates food-producing plants into ornamental landscapes. This method not only enhances the aesthetic appeal of a garden, but also provides a practical and sustainable way to grow fresh produce. The concept of edible landscaping is gaining popularity as more people seek to make their outdoor spaces both beautiful and functional. Choosing the right plants. The foundation of any successful edible landscape is the selection of plants. The goal is to choose a mix of fruits, vegetables, and herbs that thrive in the local climate, while also complementing each other visually. Blueberries, for example, offer vibrant foliage and tasty berries, making them a perfect addition to any garden. Lavender, with its striking purple flowers and aromatic scent, serves as both a culinary herb and a beautiful ornamental plant. Other popular choices include apple trees, which provide both shade and fruit, and rosemary, which can be used as an aromatic ground cover. Designing your space. Designing an edible landscape requires careful planning to ensure that the garden is both attractive and productive. The layout should consider the growth habits of each plant and how they can be grouped together for maximum visual and practical impact. Taller plants, such as tomatoes, can be used to create natural screens or borders, while low-growing plants, like strawberries, can fill in gaps and create a lush ground cover. The design should also incorporate pathways and seating areas to allow for easy access and enjoyment of the garden. Soil and maintenance. Healthy soil is crucial for the success of an edible landscape. Incorporating organic matter, such as compost, helps to enrich the soil and provide essential nutrients for plant growth. Regular maintenance, including watering, pruning, and pest control, is also important. While edible landscapes require more initial planning than traditional ornamental gardens, they do not necessarily demand more ongoing effort. With proper care, these gardens can thrive and produce abundant harvests. Harvesting and enjoying. One of the most rewarding aspects of edible landscaping is the ability to harvest fresh produce right from your garden. This not only enhances the flavor and nutrition of your meals, but also provides a sense of accomplishment and connection to nature. Whether you are picking tomatoes for a salad, Snipping herbs for a recipe, or enjoying the fruits of a berry bush, the experience of harvesting from your own garden is unparalleled. Benefits of edible landscaping. Edible landscaping offers numerous benefits beyond the obvious appeal of homegrown food. It promotes biodiversity by encouraging the planting of a variety of species, which can attract beneficial insects and pollinators. It also contributes to sustainability by reducing the need for transportation and packaging associated with store-bought produce. Additionally, edible landscapes can enhance property values and create a unique, personalized outdoor space. Practical tips for starting your edible landscape. If you're ready to dive into the world of edible landscaping, here are some practical tips to help you get started. 1. Start small and plan wisely. Begin with a small section of your garden to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Consider using raised beds or containers, which are perfect for beginners and can be easily customized to fit your space. Planning is key, so sketch out your garden layout, noting where each plant will go and how they will complement each other. 2. Select the right plants for your climate. Choose plants that are well suited to your local climate and soil conditions. Research which fruits, vegetables, and herbs thrive in your area. Local nurseries and garden centers can be valuable resources, providing plants that are already adapted to your environment. 3. Incorporate companion planting. Companion planting is a technique where different plants are grown together for mutual benefit. Some plants can deter pests, improve soil health, or enhance each other's growth. For example, planting basil alongside tomatoes can improve the flavor of the tomatoes and repel insects. 4. Use vertical space. Make the most of your garden's vertical space by using trellises, arbors, and vertical planters. This not only saves space but also adds an element of visual interest. Vining plants like cucumbers, beans, and peas are ideal for vertical gardening. 5. Consider seasonal planting. Plan your garden to include a mix of plants that produce throughout the growing season. Start with cool season crops like lettuce and peas in the spring, followed by warm season crops like tomatoes and peppers in the summer. Don't forget to plant a fall garden with crops like kale and broccoli. 6. Focus on soil health. Healthy soil is the foundation of a thriving edible garden. Test your soil to determine its pH and nutrient levels, and amend it with compost or organic matter to improve its structure and fertility. Avoid synthetic fertilizers, which can harm beneficial soil organisms. 7. Create a sustainable watering system. Efficient watering is crucial for a productive garden. Consider installing a drip irrigation system or soaker hoses to deliver water directly to the roots, reducing evaporation and runoff. Mulching around plants helps retain moisture and suppress weeds. By embracing these tips, you can transform your garden into a vibrant, productive space that not only looks stunning but also provides delicious, homegrown food. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, edible landscaping offers endless possibilities for creativity and sustainability. Happy gardening!